that 10,000 lindens. So we're really looking forward to that. But give him a round of applause for his generosity.
And you're welcome.
We really do appreciate it. All posts are going to be going for the state. I'm really looking forward to it. You can enter as many times as you like. Actually, the more the better. Your chances. Let's get those donations in.
Yeah, let's hit that board. Where is it? Here it is.
Where are we at right now?
It's not. I'm just waiting for it to res in because
Yeah, mine.
I'm sure I've still got about 4K.
We're at about 191,000. Just a little.
Well, how many more people do we need to enter?
For the actual raffle.
So 279 more people to go.
279.
Oh, come on, people. We can get that number down.
Oh, let me come out of unavailable.
I personally couldn't go ahead and enter myself because that wouldn't be fair. If I would have won, then everybody.
I'm entering.
Wow. Really?
Listen. Stop your noise now.
All right. So if she's winner, enter, then I'm a winner. Enter, and if I win, I will. I'll give mine to a lucky winner here on the show who's here today.
Yes, I'll do the same.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'll do the same because listen, I've got so many gift cards from Fancy Decor, and yeah, I still got my credits.
I'll tell you what. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll enter. I'll enter 10 times. Why not?
Yeah.
Come on, Tekila. Let's go.
Ballin'. Ew. I mean, for real.
So let's talk about the Mysterious Paradise event. So to start this whole show off, we're going to talk to Glen about the whole event itself. I guess it started off on July 20th, and it's open until August the 3rd. They've had live DJs and singers. It all goes to the World Animal Protection. Am I right, Glen?
Yes, that's correct. 100% of profits.
All right. And I see all. And then how much money has been donated so far? I'm sorry. How much has been donated so far?
So far it's been 109.
$191,470. Okay. 191,000.
And can I just say, because I work on this with Glen, with less than 48 hours into being this on, we raised, we hit 150K within less than 48 hours. It's been crazy. And we couldn't have done it without, of course, all of our sponsors and everybody just stepping up to the plate. Showing up, opening up their hearts, opening up their wallets to really try to make a difference. But I'll let Glen talk more about it because, I'll get a little carried away myself.
I want to welcome Glen to the show. So Glen, what motivates you to start Mysterious Paradise? I mean, what made you want to do this?
Okay, so just before creating this event, I had owned many Mysterious Paradise lands, but would always end up closing because of land costs. As weeks went past, I remember seeing major earthquakes happening around the world, and would think to myself how much it's affecting us humans. But you would hardly hear on the media how it's affecting our animals. So I started to do some research online of organizations that help animals worldwide, and once I found and donated to World Animal Protection, I had wished I could donate a lot more. As time went by, I had met Jason, the creator of Figure 8 Store, and he was actually the person who encouraged me to start up an event. So that's when I decided to create an event for real purpose by creating a donation fundraiser for World Animal Protection Organization, while also creating a fun experience for our Second Life community to enjoy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That's something really special, to be honest. I wish there was more things like that. No, because, there's not. I mean, sometimes you focus on the wrong things.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just wanted to know, to be honest, like how long have you been doing this for? Like,
Okay, so I started in March last year. It was only like very tiny with stalls and DJs. We raised around 60,000 lindens, which works out to be 236 USD. At this time, it was more of a grand opening of another mysterious paradise land, while also donating towards world animal protection.
oh,
Wow, that is amazing. So you've been doing this for just a little bit. But I hope
yeah,
next year it's going to be even bigger because
Hope so.
we're going to be here just as hardcore, just here to support you. You're a big heart, Glen, and we're going to be here next year doing the same thing, even hardcore, even more. So,
Thank you, really appreciate that.
definitely.
now, Tekila, we've worked with you before. We know that you can laugh sometimes. No. No, I'm just kidding. Now, Tekila, you're affiliated with this event. Like, what is the best and worst thing about the process for the two of you?
Well, honestly, I mean, the whole thing is a whole learning experience. As I recently just involved, organizing this event with the last one. So this is my second time doing it. And it's just amazing to see how much this thing is growing and how much, it's really been a grassroots effort. And so it could be challenging because we pour our heart and souls into this. We do this all on our own time. We spend our own money. Everything we do, we don't take a single linden, a single dollar. What we're doing is we're doing this pro bono 100% because our focus is raising as much money as possible for this charity. And it's for a great cause. It's on a global scale. So for me, the hard part is when you get people who you think are going to support you say no, who turn you down. I mean, that's a little, bruise to the ego, but you still have to, it's not personal. It's, it's business, and you just got to pick yourself up and keep on going. Don't let it discourage you. You can always turn a negative into a positive. That's, it's been a big learning experience, but it's been so enjoyable. I couldn't ask for a better CEO.
Thank you.
That is amazing. I just think that the whole process of doing this, I mean, literally, it is from your pockets, and it's something that you didn't have to do, but you decided to do it anyway.
Right.
That's a big heart right there. Both of you guys, I want to applaud you both for doing this because, like you said, a lot of people, turned you down, but you know what, you guys kept persevering, and that's amazing. So I applaud you.
And I want to say it takes a team. There is no way I can do this by myself, and it takes a team. So I'd like to recommend some of our team members. Tekila, she's out in the audience there. Jason, of course. Jason made a custom-made, cute little lily pad monster. Everybody along the way, even who isn't officially on the team. Jay Diamond out there has helped. There's just been so many people who have stepped up who weren't officially on the team and be like, hey, how can I help? What do you need? Whatever it takes. So it really just restores my faith in humanity. There are good people out there who want to love that. And I love that we're surrounded by those same like-minded people.
I find that just to be amazing. And I just want to, I want to close out this part of the segment just to remind everyone TPing your friends. I mean, it's 100 linden to just win in this raffle. I mean, it's going to a good cause. Like I said, people have put in their time and their energy, and we have like really great people like Jake who have donated the linden. I mean, it's 100 linden to win 10,000. I mean, that's pretty fair if you. and
Tell you what, Chad, Linden, you bought 1,000 each. I'm gonna match that with another 1,000, and I will give it away to one lucky winner in the audience. So if you're here, lucky you. Your friends should have came. They're gonna come back and see you shopping at buying up all fancy decor. Ooh, they're gonna be so jealous, honey.
All I asked for is a lamp.
That's okay.
I don't even want much.
Just a lamp.
Just a lamp.
Oh, you want that? Too bad. I got it with my fancy decor gift card, honey. You should have came.
Bet y'all was showing there. No, I was kidding. So, but we won't keep you, Glenn. I mean, if you can stick around, or you can. I know you're really busy, but you know you're welcome to stay with us for the rest of the show. But we won't keep you. But
you're
really
so cute on that little perch.
You really are.
It's alright. I'll stay for a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yay.
By the way, Glenn's in Australia, and so what time is it there in Australia right now?
It's 8:30.
Oh, that's not too bad, honey.
It's like tomorrow. He's in the future 3 days from now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I usually call people like from Australia, people in the future, because.
For real.
Yeah, definitely.
So, our next guest is an amazing person, as you can tell. He's the one who put up the gift card here for Fancy Decor, and people are constantly coming in. I'm like really like shocked and amazed at not only for his talent for creating furniture, but his love for the art. The arts. I mean, if you guys haven't had a chance to go to his museum, I guess you can go right now. 2016, I think it was.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
This was the third year.
Yeah, I barely got around to it like today, but I had to go back because I still want to give souvenirs and stuff like that. But it's amazing.
Thank you.
The experience. I don't know who you got to read that card, I mean that's one of my questions later on. But man, it's like really amazing. I want to welcome to the stage Jake Vordun.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
So, Jake, I have to ask, why did you want to bring this experience to Second Life? Like, why is this so important to you?
Well, I looked around and there just weren't a lot of museums in Second Life that gave that real museum experience. And so that's kind of what I set forth to do. I wanted to have an experience in Second Life that felt as real as possible. So, kind of mimic things that you would see in a real museum and take away things you wouldn't see in a real museum that you would see in Second Life, like, big landmark givers or floating text, stuff like that.
I mean, it's like really amazing because, I mean, I got a privilege to actually see your first museum.
Yes, I saw.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I'm not.
We're gonna put you in timeout, honey.
Wow.
For real.
No, it was because I remember Second Life back then, and I mean he brought it here. I mean he just started. He was like, I'm gonna do it anyway. But now it's like all like super technologically advanced, and it's amazing. You go in different rooms, and then you like have this audio system that you press the button and it zooms in on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's amazing. You went from Prims to that.
And I just want to clear up. I think you're talking about. Now it makes sense why you're laughing. I think you're talking about that screenshot you saw of my store from like 2009.
Yeah, 2009.
That's totally
That's
different. That's laughable.
Yeah.
I was like, I know he's not laughing about the one from 2016.
He is offended.
No, I'm talking about your 2009 store. That's where you
Now
started.
we're gonna need to
your
post this
first
picture
one.
with the video to see what you're talking about. Oh my
No. Okay, so I know you guys. I'm like, no, this shady bitch didn't. No, No, I was talking about like the one that you had showed us. I was privileged to actually see like your first like 2000.
Yeah,
What,
it was
is it
all
2009?
prims. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
from like
it was all
2009.
prims. It was like, yeah.
I
But
bet it was
now,
still people, honey.
yeah, but now he's like, you step into a room, and it's this experience where you press a button and it zooms in on the piece of art, and then this voice comes on and
Yeah.
tells you about the piece of art, and I'm just like, what the?
It's super interactive. Yeah, it's an experience.
It was amazing. And we just sat there, me and my boyfriend, and we just sat there and we were just like, whoa. And we were like, we went through like half the paintings, and we're gonna go back later on, but it's an amazing experience. Like each room is something like to
it's
like learn
you're
about this.
actually going to an actual museum in real life, but on here. And I love that you really recreated a real life experience for the.
Thank you. That's the goal. So I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's nice.
My question, Jake, how long? Because it's so detailed. Everything, every little thing. Like you didn't miss a step in this. Honestly, kudos to you and your team. But how long did something like this plan and execute?
Well, the new museum as it is now, because just maybe a week or two ago, it opened. It reopened with a huge new build and 4 new exhibits, a cafe, huge lobby. There's even bathrooms and an elevator. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But that took a little over a year.
Wow.
Yeah, last year I had the new build made by the creator of Bad Unicorn. And
which is beautiful, by the way. Beautiful.
Yeah, he did so good.
Oh my gosh.
And he finished it pretty quickly, and it kind of just sat there for maybe a few weeks. But I mean, it sat there for a year, but a few weeks without anything going into it or curating anything. But over the past year, it's been slow and steady process. And once I had set a date, it went pretty quick after that. So, but it took about a year to get the new museum the way you see it, converted from what it used to be.
And it's an amazing build. I mean, like I went to the bathroom alone. I was just like, oh, this is really nice.
Was that your favorite? Oh my god, I love the bathroom though. I'm not gonna lie. I told Jake this. I'm like, he's gonna think I'm
go
crazy.
Look at it. You were like, go look at the bathroom. And I was like, is this what you're talking about? And I was like, oh my god.
Over 70 new mesh.
The bathroom.
Well, over 70 new mesh items were made for the museum exclusively, and one of them is a baby changer in the bathroom. So that's the kind of detail and realism we're going for. So
that's good though.
I'm not gonna lie, I clicked the baby changer, but it didn't open up. So.
No.
Oh my god, Chad, we're gonna eject you right now. Seriously.
No, bro, look, I was like, I can bring my baby here, and I can like change right here on the changing table. This would be kind of cool in the future. I'm just saying. But no, like my favorite part was the post crossings. Those are actual real postcards, I'm assuming.
Yep, they were sent to me from all around the world.
So, do you want?
I love that. That's so cool.
Like just
sure. Post crossing is a website that you sign up. You put in your address, your name, and once you've signed up, you can get an address from someone random around the world, another user. And that puts your name in the pot to be picked by someone. So you just send and receive postcards from people all over the world, but it's not like a pen pal situation. It's a one-off thing. So once you get a postcard, register a certain code on it, and you're able to send another postcard to another random person. So you just get all kinds of postcards. So I have probably over 200 postcards sent to me from around the world, which means I've sent out over 200. And I picked some of my favorite ones that either the people had something interesting to say about their hometown, or the picture on the postcard was just, stunning. So it's just a small collection from a really big collection in real life.
I love that.
Actually, I went through them, I was reading like some of them. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Imagine if they could see them now, where their postcards ended up.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought about that too.
Like, what if somebody came to SL and saw it? I was like, oh my god, that's my postcard.
That would blow my mind.
So,
I remember when I first ever heard about the store, and I was thinking, where's the store? I couldn't see it because there's the museum and then there's the store. I went into the museum and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. This was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I was like, this is pretty cool. And I actually went back to my sim, built a museum of prims, and just put all my pictures in it.
Oh, love that.
I will
I
say,
love that.
that would be awesome.
I was like, yeah, I actually like this. This is pretty cool. I could live with this. This isn't bad at all. But what is your favorite part of the museum? Like, what part of the museum really just is the one place that you visit regularly?
Well, probably the cafe. It's new. The old museum did not have a cafe, and Emery, who's in the audience actually, designed and created the cafe for me. It's Common Grounds at the Vordun. So he's always had his Common Grounds connected to his store, and so this is kind of like a little new location for Common Grounds at the museum. And I like going in there because the stream's cool, it's chill, have some coffee. So
Oh, yeah, everyone loves a cafe though. It's
yeah.
where people come together. Do you ever see like people just chilling in the cafe, like just as
Yeah,
something?
we actually put in these really cool board games that look like real board games, and they're on the tables. And there was, a couple people playing Scrabble. So
Oh, I love
Yay!
that. Yeah, that's nice.
And the stuff that I'm hearing from people is that they love the music room, but I still need to go explore. Just because I was there for hours looking around, but I still need to explore the music room. But everybody that I've heard from who's been there, they're like, it's the best. You'll just spend all day there.
yeah, other than the cafe, the music exhibit, it's called Musica Antiqua, is my favorite part of the museum. So if I had to pick gallery, it'd probably be Musica Antiqua. It's really cool.
Can you
But I
talk a little
love
bit about
kind
that
of
room?
Yeah, that exhibit it's called Musica Antiqua, and it showcases instruments, music, and painting all, kind of combined. So you would see a painting of someone playing a Baroque guitar, and then in a glass case next to it, you'd see an actual mesh representation of the guitar. And then on the HUD you're given, you can actually hear an example of the Baroque guitar. So it's a pretty interesting way to hear instruments you probably never would have heard before unless you were, to early music or classical
Yeah.
music. So
Exactly.
And that is like really amazing because, like you said, you're bringing the experience of something you probably would never ever hear anywhere, right here to Second Life. So I mean
Right.
that's really amazing.
Thank you. It also has a theater room, so if you want to see a little clip of what opera is like, you can get a chance to see that in there. So
I've been to a few operas and they are amazing. I want to go see the actual clip. I didn't get a chance to see that either. I'm working on that, like I said, to finish it up, but that is amazing. One second. So I want to actually remind everyone that we are almost halfway through the show, and there are still raffle tickets available. We're down to 200 now, so let's still TP in your friends and show support to Mysterious Paradise by purchasing those raffle tickets. I will be or actually, Jay, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you announce the winner.
okay.
At the end of the show. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So our next segment that I wanted to talk about is the creating of the art. So like the homes that the art that you create for the homes, like is this where you're inspired from doing it? The decor, like that's been open since 2014, correct?
Right. So that opened in July 2014. Fancy decor, my main gig.
Anniversary. Nice.
Right? I owe everyone a cake, so there'll be a cake coming soon.
Yay! Everybody gets cake from Jake. Yay! Jake's cake.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Luigi's excited.
Cake for
Thank you,
everybody.
thank you, Luigi. One person. Crackers.
Yes, special. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we
you
got
now.
SL snatched my voice again.
It's like Ursula.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, for real, huh?
It won't cost
God,
much
is
your
it great?
voice.
No, this is the worst ever. It's the update. I blame the update.
And it's the
Oh,
same with
no.
me. Nothing's resonating right for me since the update. So I'm blaming the update for a lot of things right now.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
What's his name? Get Patch back here. Tell Patch we
We have problems. No, I was kidding. I'm not gonna do that. So
Okay. Thank you. So when Jack is not creating art, he is also the label that adorns most of our beautiful homes, being the owner of Fancy Decor, which opened in 2014. I do own literally everything in that store. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my gosh.
I am not even gonna lie.
Well, thank you.
I even go to your Linden home sometimes and just chill out. I'll be
shoot.
honest.
I love to hear
I'm
that.
like,
Actually, I'm glad people are going there.
yeah, people do go there. I'm there often. It's not far from my Linden home.
Oh, cool. We're neighbors.
Hey. What's your creative process like?
My process is probably really similar to a lot of designers. I get inspiration from things I see in real life, magazines, catalogs, Pinterest. I even got inspiration at a garage sale once, so it can come from anywhere. But once I find something I'm interested in making or putting a spin on or whatever, once I'm inspired, I go into 3ds Max. That's the program I use, and start the meshing process. And usually from there, there's either bumps in the road or goes really smoothly. But at some point, the initial design usually takes a turn, and who knows if it's for the better or the worse. But yeah, and from there, it's texturing and stuff.
Sorry, go ahead. I almost cut you off there.
Oh no, I was just saying from there, it's texturing and animating and all that kind of stuff, setting perms. But
Oh wow.
Because like I noticed, obviously, many of us notice you release things often. It's like there's hardly a gap. So I just wondered, like, obviously, do you ever get stuck? Right.
no, sometimes it can be a little tricky feeling inspired or really finding something that rings with me. But for the most part, the events I'm in regularly happen within weeks of each other. So I'm able to have a bit of a break between big gaps of events. So it keeps me from burning out.
Oh, good.
I love that you said your inspiration draws from different places. That's probably one of my favorite things about like true artists. Like they don't discount anything. Oh, just because this is from a trash magazine, I'm not gonna look at it and read through it. 'Cause you never know where inspiration is going from. I really love that you said sometimes it's garage sales, sometimes it's wherever. Like it's true. Like if you're an artist, you're not gonna discount it because inspiration can come from anywhere. So.
Right, yeah.
I love that. Like, I know Fancy Decor always, you do a lot of home decor. Like, have you ever thought about branching it out?
As far as Fancy Decor itself, probably not. It probably won't go further than maybe in the future making homes, maybe, possibly, not sure. But the Vordun kind of is a branch out of.
Clap for that. Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah, it's like it's a branch out from Fancy Decor for sure, because I feel like art really does have a place, an important place in interior design. It's a place you can go and learn about that, and also.
I think you cut out there for a second.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
I
not
said
again.
that it's a great place to learn about the art that you can then go purchase and put in your home. So I feel like art and decorating kind of go together.
That's true.
Yeah, I would love to know what your real life home looks like. Just putting it out there.
You can probably see little snippets of it on my Facebook.
Yeah, like
so.
on Facebook, you have quite a bit. So my question then, Jake, what are you currently obsessed with, creatively or just in general?
Creatively, especially for my store, I'm obsessed with for a while, and probably will be for a while, gold. I make everything in gold.
Yes,
Love
thank
to
you
make
for
stuff in
that.
gold.
Clap, 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 clap. Yes.
To the point where my customers are like, "Can you please give us some silver?"
Ah.
Oh, I love gold. It's fine. Just keep doing the gold. It pops. It pops, and you can
Love
do
it, yeah.
anything
I'm with
with gold.
London on that.
I don't
I
wear
like
silver.
silver too, though.
Love to hear that.
All right, Chad, let's back it up.
Fine, you know.
I'll try to do
Never
both.
never do my whole
I'll
house is silver.
try, okay? I'll try. I'll put it on the list. Way down on the list. Put it there.
Oh, that's cute. So I just wanted to know, like, what was your experience when you first joined SL, and how's that changed since then?
Gosh, so my experience when I first joined SL, I, like Chad said, he had mentioned I had a store a long time ago, and it was all prims. But when I first started in SL, I somehow found myself in like this, like 18th century role play at Versailles sim, and so I created a store, and it sold antique paintings. So I think it's really interesting to see how that eventually turned into fancy decor, which was, you know, furniture and stuff, nothing period really. And then the museum, which is like a polished version of what I started off doing, selling the art on prims back in 2009.
Hmm.
That is amazing.
I wish I had like something old from SL, because I didn't join that long ago, like almost 5 years. So I don't know what it was like before I joined. I'd love to see something old, like made out of prims.
It's
Are you
probably
asking if
still
I have
amazing.
something?
I know somebody in the audience who has something old that you made, but we won't. I don't know if we can go there with it.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Lord, Chad.
I'm sorry. It's the most coolest idea ever.
Chad! Oh, my God. You
And
got the
he
shade
came
up
with-
today,
and he
honey.
came up with it. Come on, Jake. Can I tell the
Me
story?
what? What is it?
Oh, my
The
God.
story, the car.
Chad's got a story.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Oh my god! So he was showing us pictures of his first. Like, was your store that you sold? Clothing?
It was a
Tell that
little bit
story.
later. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
little clothing store.
He had a clothing store a long time ago, and it was the back. He sold shirts in the back of his trunk of his car. And it was
They were
it
like
was-
template stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was so cool. I was like, oh my god! And I was like, you should sell like clothing on the back of your car. And I was like, it's like right next to the bootleg tapes and everything. And he was
Oh,
hilarious.
Lord.
But it's how like people first start off, you know.
Yeah,
He was,
yeah.
Like, always like fancy decor. Like he started off the back of his trunk. So I thought that was like the really like coolest story like ever.
I love that. Oh, gee. He's like, yeah,
I win.
I think G said he actually still had some of the shirts or something.
Yeah, he
Probably
had the
still wear
shirt. He was wearing it, and I was like, oh my
shit.
god.
Oh my gosh, delete that.
Can we auction those off? That'd be great.
Antiques, like a real SL antique store.
We're gonna put it right in the museum.
Oh my god, that would be yes! I am down with that idea. Yes.
You will have a whole
Throwbacks.
display.
Yes, Patrona.
All right, guys, we are down to the last few minutes. This is I don't know what's our number right now.
We are at
That's the number.
drum roll, please. It is resing. Anybody see it? 185. Thank you so much.
185. Ooh, we are selling
We
these
getting,
up. Took us
we getting
off.
close. We getting close, honey.
Again, everybody.
Let's get it to
keep
zero.
those plans.
Let's get it to
Let's
zero.
get it
Come
to
on, y'all.
zero.
You can do it. Let's get it there, honey.
I was. Wow.
Let's go.
You guys don't play. 10,000.
Yes, I'm with that, Serena. That'd be cool. Serena says, let's do an evolution of SL display. I like that.
You know what? That would be kind of awesome. It's like the evolution of man.
Yeah, yes.
Do we have any questions maybe for the audience? Anybody want to ask a question?
Culture people. Serena. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for Jake or Glenn, feel free to type it out or even voice.
Going once? Okay, there we go.
All right, Serena has a question for Glenn. Go ahead. Serena says, Glenn, I would like to know if you have more plans for...
Definitely, like, I'd love to do this again next year. Maybe the year after that as well.
And we'll be right here, Glenn.
Right here, definitely, because it's good. I really enjoyed
right by your side.
Oh. A lot of people in the audience are showing their support right now.
They really are. You guys are really awesome.
All right, G has a question here. I have a question for Jake. Was there a thought process to the pieces of art you selected for?
So I kind of have to start off with a general idea for an exhibit. So either a theme, an artist, a form of art. So like the Japanese woodblock print exhibit focuses on just the art of woodblock prints. So from there I could go on and find sources of public domain images, because we have to keep everything legal at the Vordun, and kind of see what's available and what I think is a good variety. I think variety is really important in subject and design. And then kind of pick some classics that people might recognize. So kind of mix in stuff people have not seen before, and maybe some paintings that people have seen. Just make it a really nice, beautiful mix of interesting stuff. So, and that can be said for any of the exhibits. So even the Monet one, you'll see paintings in there that are super famous, and you'll probably see some of his paintings you haven't seen before. So,
would you ever consider showcasing SL art from Second Life residents?
Yes, I actually have before. I've showcased both Second Life residents' real life art, so they would scan and upload their drawings or paintings, and I've even had one do digital art and another did sculpture in Second Life. So I've shown a few. It's not as easy to put together, because it's kind of hard to find people who are interested in doing that and following a timeline and getting it all together. So it's easier to work with stuff, that is easily available to find online. But I definitely want to do more Second Life artists. So if anyone out there is an artist, hit me up.
You heard him.
Well, I actually know someone, 2 people. Right, I'm onto this. You just started something now.
She's like, all right, I got you, honey. Let me here's
Just started something now.
She's like, and if you need a matzo, okay. It's like, I need somebody to work in the cafe. It's fine. Miss Foxy says, I know lots of artists that collect art, but awesome. I love that. We definitely have such a huge art community here, so it's perfect. And I love the creativity here in Second Life. Yeah, if you guys have not visited his museum, the Vordun, you need to go. It's such an experience. We actually have a landmark over here off the right side of the stage by Surfers Bay. You click that sign, it'll give you a landmark, and it'll take you there. But after the show, honey, after the show. I'll just say, we about to see who's winning this gift card.
Okay. First message sent.
Alright.
I've got like so many people on my Facebook that just flood Facebook with these most amazing drawings that they just do, and they're wasting it. Seriously wasting their talent, not getting it out there. It needs to get out there, definitely. So I am on a mission.
She is not playing.
I'm not playing.
I will say we do have a lot of things, and we have 2 more radio shows coming up. We just had a huge one yesterday. BRM Radio is one of our huge right now, but they have a huge show coming this Friday from 4 to 8. And they wrap things up on our very last day, which is August 3rd, from 6 to 8. And what they have live mixing DJ. So if you've never heard a live mixing DJ, now this is not like a radio DJ. They actually mix the songs themselves. It's called On the Decks. So they're gonna transform this place, have a huge party Friday, then go out with a bang on Saturday. We'll have a fireworks show after as well.
Okay.
So, okay, let's see. We also have a special performance plan for you guys today. One of our other sponsors is the Key West group. They have a sim that's totally dedicated to musicians. We have one of the musicians here today. His name is StayAwayJoe, and he is going to be performing a special song for us today.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll get him set up here. In the meantime, let's buy some of those tickets, honey.
Tekila, you have a question?
Honey, one time I have a question. Let me tell you. I got a whole list. Y'all should have saw me. She's like, oh, fancy the course with me. I got so many questions.
Our next show will be next month. We'll be talking about sororities and fraternities. That should be a really good show.
It's going to be amazing. I'm excited for that one. Yay.
Oh, London, talking about it a little bit. London's actually in a sorority.
Yeah, I've been in my sorority now almost 3 years. Yeah, 3 years coming up.
They throw some really good parties.
It's not easy, honey. But it's fun. I mean, the charity work's always a good thing to do. It's never a dull moment. Definitely not. But I'm not going to say anything here because I'm waiting for the show. So don't try that one there, Tekila.
Not today! Not today!
Not
Because
today,
you know
Satan.
what? As soon as you mention sororities, that's me gone. Like, you're not gonna shut me
Let me
up.
get my microphone. Big, what do you do on Second Life when you're not designing and working so much? What's like to do? You can tell us.
That's kind of all I do. I do go shopping sometimes. Not very often, but I do.
We can go shopping, honey. We'll all go
Every
shopping.
once in a while. Yeah, sometimes.
Cannot relate. All right, Mr. Joe is back.
what?
We'll get set up here.
I almost don't want to start this timer now. It's only 99 more people. Come on.
You can do it. All right. Everybody, please give a round of applause for Mr. StayAwayJoe. His stream is in the radio here, so you might have to retoggle.
Eagles song for you, which I love. It's another tequila sunrise, staring slowly across the sky. Goodbye. Ooh, it's a hired hand, working on dreams he planned to try. Say goodbye. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town. She's out running around, yeah. She wasn't just another woman. I couldn't keep it coming on. It's been so long. Oh, it's a hollow feeling when it comes down the dealing frame. Never ends, ain't that true? Take another shot of courage. Wonder why the right words never come. You're just scared dumb. It's another tequila sunrise. This whole world still looks the same. Another frame. You know, some songs
think so. What number are we at, guys?
45.
Yay!
Robbie action.
All right.
44. I'm about to close it.
Board will be closed, y'all. We're about to see who's winning this 10K.
Oh, wait a minute. People are still going. I say close and everyone starts to.
I'm giving y'all 10 seconds. Let's get a countdown. Oh, for real. I'm with, oh, Grant. Honey.
I said 20, like, close and like.
Who's
almost
gonna
10
go
people.
shopping?
Girl. Okay.
You can do it. Yes.
Wow.
Wow. I know, 25, 24. People are still buying.
Get it. It's about to close.
Do I see 23? 20. Oh,
So,
19,
well, whilst
18.
they're doing
Throw
that,
those L's in the air.
because I
Wait a
think we can
minute.
get it down to 0.
Let's get this
I
10K
think it's-
that
I
we
think
just
it's
don't
going.
care. Come on, people. Let's go.
It's going by itself. What's going on here? It's down to 10. What is this?
Let's go, people who can go faster. Faster.
Oh, 3, 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! What's going on?
Awesome!
I've never seen it. Oh my God!
Yay!
Yeah!
is
You
awesome.
guys are awesome.
Definitely. It's going
Oh,
to a great place. So
And now, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
that was amazing.
All
That was
right,
so amazing.
you ready to start this? Let's see who's gonna win. You ready, Chad?
Wait, it's already going.
Oh, it's going! It's going! Oh.
It is going by itself.
Whoever's gonna win is probably gonna TP out right out because they're like, who's that? Where are they at?
Good luck, everybody. Especially
Yes.
especially myself.
And thank you so much. Oh my God, who's gonna win? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't
Can't see the time. How much time is left, guys?
The
Woo! Do a countdown, Chad.
54, 53, 51.
Okay, that's too much. We'll wait.
You know what? Don't ask me to do anything else.
We'll back it up. We'll back it up. I will. Don't you worry about that. I will.
somebody
Oh,
else.
geez.
Fire.
Like you said, Chad, I'm your bestie if you win. I'm getting it. All right, 30 seconds left, guys. 30 seconds. Watch Jake wins. Okay. Well, thank
I only
you
bought a
guys.
few.
Oh, 15. Here we go. This is it. All right, Chad, 10.
9.
Oh, here we go. I can't see it no more.
Oh, it's gone. 4 seconds left, guys. 3, 2.
2, 1. It's the winner.
Oh,
Somebody, I can't read.
I can see EAN.
Ryan Ocean.
I see something ocean.
Ryan Ocean.
Congratulations, somebody. Woo!
Oh, Ryan Ocean.
And yay!
Yeah!
Congratulations.
That's probably a good thing.
She's here. She's
Oh,
here.
she is here.
She
Yay!
here?
She's here somewhere. Congratulations. Flowers.
Well done.
Hey. Enjoy,
This is-
honey.
This system is really, really good. Jake, me and you need to talk about this system. We need this.
Oh, this was Glen. Glen set this up.
Glenn, okay, we need
Yep.
this.
Glenny Glen.
This is awesome. I've not seen it count down and stuff like that before.
That is really, really awesome. Thank you guys. All this
Yeah.
went for a really great cause. Thank you guys for all showing out. Wow. Okay.
Congrats, Ryan.
Really,
Yeah,
really,
I just
Congratulations.
want to just say one more thing before we leave. I know we got to go and everyone's got things to do, but I think on behalf of myself and everyone else that shops in Fancy Decor, like, thank you so much for your half-price sales and free gifts and just the time and thought and effort that you have put into doing everything that you do for us.
I'll let you go ahead and do that. Wait, am I?
No. I was thanking him. Not, I didn't say that he's giving. I'm saying thank you.
Thank you, Serena.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, speaking of Fancy Decor, Jake is actually a huge sponsor here for us at Mysterious Paradise. He has a booth over here to the side. Anything sold there, 100% of the proceeds will go to World Animal Protection. There's also a free cute mesh cow baby gift that you can get back in BRM's stall. Anything sold here, again, 100% of the proceeds go to benefit World Animal Protection. So we appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, and thank you guys for all joining us, and thank you, Jake, and thank you, Glenn, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate everyone coming today and appreciate the really good thoughts.
All right, and thank you guys all for coming out. Thank you, audience, and my producers, and also thank you guys for continuing to support the show. You guys all have a great day.
To be a part of our studio audience, join us on Facebook, YouTube, or visit theboardwalksl.com for dates and showtimes.